Good afternoon, guys. I hope everyone is doing well. This is week 6, and time is flying by. And this week was primarily focusing on work environment and also work satisfaction, work engagement. Um, One of the parts of the reading was speaking on work satisfaction and also work engagement and how they differentiate. So while you have work satisfaction, which is more the content, how content an employee is with the job and how happy they are, while work engagement goes into a deeper aspect of employment, where the individual focus on how the job can challenge them, being more socially interactive with the job, in the sense that they're more intact they communicate more with the managers, um, they communicate more with the employees, and they are more interactive and more involved with the organization. And most of the time, they will know which direction the organization is heading towards. They want to be challenged by that organization. Me personally, I'm currently working with my managers into getting more interns. We currently hired 3 interns. They're currently in high school, and we're trying to get more, you know, of a newer generation, I would say a younger age group, into our jobs. But as much as I don't like to admit it, I am very involved with my job, and I am very committed to my job. Would I want to leave and get more experience in HR wise? Yes, I would, but my job is actually not necessarily one position that focuses on my specific position, but I do hire, I do interviews, I do suggest more programs, and I also do spend a lot of time speaking to the managers and finding new ways we can make the job more efficient and how we could implement certain tactics and certain techniques into making a more safer and much more efficient work environment. So another aspect of it is that most of the time, things I'm learning right now, doing analysis, we do a lot of reports and we do a lot of statistics analysis, but it's not more on the on you know employees, but more on the performance results. How much we're collecting, what percentage are we collecting of the actual payments that we build. I have to do reports on insurance companies and denials and stuff like that. So it's a lot of things, skills that will be valuable into my career. Furthermore, when we spoke about what a person in job environment variables are most important for a person job fit. Well, I would say for most people is having someone that they could relate to. And as strange as it sounds, if you cannot connect with anyone at a job, then you can either connect through the actual job itself, in that case where you feel like you're very passionate about psychology, or you're very passionate about data analysis, or you're very passionate about insurance companies and insurance communication. So in that time, you could relate to somebody through the subject itself, where there is the other aspect when you could relate to individuals that share similar background as such as itself. Believe it or not, race could be a way for you to feel like you're more comfortable around the person who's teaching you, which is most people would not like to admit, but it is one aspect of it. Furthermore, there is the fact that even the fact that person has to share culture with you, the age group. When I first got into the job, the first thing that happened was I don't identify my age group, to be told, but the first friend I made, or first coworker that I was very close to, that taught me more stuff, was actually a young lady who was around my age group, and she no longer works with us, but first person she was actually more comfortable with and speaking with was with me. So you can see like a lot of people trying to attach to something that actually connects with them, and whether it's social or whether it's just the subject itself, you can see a lot of repetition. I do feel like one thing that could affect satisfaction, I did repeat it before, was the actual fact that payment, pay rate could affect satisfaction. Also, how well that job challenges you. and how it engages with your career path. Because me being 22 at the time, um, a lot of time my previous job at OTG, one issue I had was matter of not job satisfaction that affected my, me leaving and them having an unwanted overturn, but rather the fact that my satisfaction was highly influenced by the fact that I was currently getting my degree. And although I didn't really like the job, but I wasn't completely dissatisfied with the job, and my performance was well. My passion was towards psychology, and as that job began to demand more from me, um, and actually consuming my time, it becomes less satisfying because it was getting in the way of my education, and you know balancing that itself influenced my satisfaction rather than the job itself. Now, you put me in a situation with high stress and fast pace, that would not affect my actual satisfaction. But if I'm at the point where something else I really want to do and it's actually getting in the way of that, then that would actually influence it significantly. So there are extraneous factors to job satisfaction and work engagement. You cannot be engaged while you're trying to engage in different aspects of your life. You can't be more engaged in your career while you're currently working on your master's, let's say, unless that career itself is aligned um, with that education itself, or both of them are aligned together. And at that point, it no longer become engagement with the career or the school itself. Well, not the career, but the job or the school itself. That engagement slowly becomes more about the subject and the career.